for the first time in your life when you are preparing for exam, when your exam is in 1 week, is a crime. What did I say? It's an anomaly. Is a crime punishable by law. You are a criminal if you are carrying past question for the first time a week or 2 days to your exam. Oh, you can't know it. Oh, you can't walk up. The person that is carrying past question for the first time 2 days to your exam, don't go and carry 1998 or 1957 past question.
Jesus is Lord.
You will bang. Wahala. You know your mouth. Let's go. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dr Debs here. If you're seeing my face for the first time, I'm happy to have you here. Welcome. Anyways, this is our part 1 MB series. I did not realize that it was a series because I didn't initially plan it to be a series, but by seeing video on you people know I like to rojo. It has turned to a series already. Anyways, what? In fact, MB is a series on its own. In fact, we are supposed to do a seasonal movie for MB because it's not a joking stars. It's not a joking stars. Anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not seeing my video for the first time, my name is Dr Debs, and I'm super excited to be here. My returning subscriber, anyways, if you have not subscribed, today I'm coming with violence. My powder is not here, but in the spirit I am blowing powder. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Yes, so I'm going to continue from where I stopped last week. Some people don't know where I stopped. I'm making the video here. Just go and watch it first before you watch this one, because I don't know which one YouTube will suggest to you first, right? Yes. So I started talking about practical ways to prepare for your part 1 MBBS exam. This is different from studying. I have videos on how to study in preclinical school. I'll link it up here. But practical ways to study for MB on share is not a child's play. You cannot be doing. Anyways, let me just continue from where I stopped because I am feeling the heat of MB. MB. After I finish every MB, I'm going to use anti-malaria. Quarter complete ACC. I finish it combined with PCM. I jam everything together. Plus spiriting, everything I combine them because we will follow my shady plus antibiotics after it, because the exam drains you. It drains the very life out of you. Now, I already talked about 5 things in the previous video, right? Now, we should continue from where I stopped on how to prepare for your part 1 MBBS exam. Number 6 way or step or tip is past questions. If you have been watching my previous study videos, I'm not just going to come and tell you about past questions now. One of the things I told you, I'll link the video up here, is that past questions should not be, you should not see past questions for the first time in your life when you are preparing for exam, when your exam is in 1 week. It's a crime. What did I say? It's an anomaly. It's a crime punishable by law. You are a criminal if you are carrying past question for the first time a week or 2 days to your exam. Oh, you can't know it. Oh, you can't walk up. The person that is carrying past question for the first time 2 days to your exam. The reason why it's past question means you can read with it. You should read with past question. You should study with past question. And I've explained how to study with past question in my previous video, so check it out. Study with past questions, and then now you are now intentional about reading past questions. Now, which past questions should you study? Don't go and carry 1998 or 1957 past question. You will bang. Wahala. You know your mouth. Look at that 1998 past question. Start from the immediate previous year. Does that make sense? I don't know. But you should understand. Right now, I'm filming this video. It's 2024. So, if you are writing MB1 in 2024, go and carry 2023 past question. Don't go and carry 2005. What are you doing? Don't mind me. So I can't stand up. And now, let me now make this disclaimer. So people feel like, you cannot repeat last year's question. It's a lie from the pit of hell. See, they go do you like a dream.
It shall do you like a dream. Hey, it will do me like a dream. It will do you like a dream. Somebody prophesy your life. It will do you like a dream.
It will do you like a dream. You said they cannot what? They cannot repeat last year's. They will repeat it on my shock. It will shock you to do it like a dream. They used to repeat immediate years past, so make sure you read and go through them, like know the last. In fact, if they wake you up from your sleep like this, what they are class then you must know it. I'm not saying that's the only thing you should read though, but I'm saying you must not go to your exam hall without having the previous year's past questions on the tip of your fingers, right? So start from the immediate year, then go backwards, depending on the time you have. If you've been previously using your past questions to study, like I advised or like I recommended, it should not be difficult for you to go through 5 years of past questions, right? So for example, now we're in 2024, you are writing your MB in 2024, you go through 2023, 2022, 2021, I don't know if there was MB 2020 because of COVID, 2019, maybe 2018, right? That helps you to at least know the mind of the examiners for the past 5 years. Because they are still thinking the same thing. At least do 3 years. You cannot even do 5 years, do 3 years, right? That helps you. That gives you a broad overview of what to expect, right? Yeah. Another thing in practicing past questions, and I don't know, God just really helped me. And I'll say that the Holy Spirit played a big role in my success in medical school. In fact, the biggest role, right? Because one of he would literally tell me things to do. And one of the things he told me to do was to get a book and start practicing how to write essays. Some people practice it for the first time in the exam. How far? How manage? You know which are one essay. That's why you should go for mocks, right? And I said in my previous video that you should go for mock exam. Don't be scared. I know you will be scared, right? But without fear, go and write up. You get 0. You can't get 0. Even if you get 2, you should know that these are your weak points, and it should wake you up. It's a wake up call that anyways. Practice essays, right? And that's when you are doing past questions. There's no you know how to practice this. And don't just say, okay, this is what I write. Take a pen and a paper and write. Because there are two different things. So you will not realize when you get to the exam that I'm very poor in writing essays because you've not been writing. All my MBs I prepared with written essays. In fact, I'm still going to compile my MB preparation books for you guys. Maybe I'll put it on the Telegram channel or something so you guys can download it or something. Say thank you. Anyways, it is very important to practice. You will not get to see that you think you know about. Let me look for an example now. Okay, write on the metabolism synthesis under biochemistry. Now you realize that you don't know anything. You think you know it. When after like you now be but I thought I know this. Because let me say it like this. Essay tests your breadth of knowledge. MCQs test your depth of knowledge, right? So if your knowledge is not broad, you just skim through, or you just have one very shallow knowledge. When you want to write essay, you will be blank. You will be blank. You'll not be repeating what you said. You'll be repeating it 2 times. So what you are supposed to write in 5 words, you write it in 15 words because you are trying to fill up your booklet. So please, it's a crime. Make sure you practice essay before you enter the exam, alright? Number 17 is that you should dump your textbooks. Dump them. Dump your textbooks. When you're preparing for MB, dump it. Dump your. I don't want to see Kismo beside you. The worst I can see is your atlas. Or maybe you annotated or you jotted in your Kismo. See, at this time, dump your Kismo. It should even intimidate you. It should make you depressed. It should mesmerize you. So dump it. Now is the time. That's why if you've been going to class, everything you were jotting in class, this is the time to start bringing out your jotters, right? Start bringing out your jotters and start going through your jotters. All those notes you've been writing. Come and start reading them. Remember I said revision is the key to recall. If you don't revise, even if you read it, It's not going to be in your book. It has to be in your what? In your brain, baby, in your brain. So make sure you start opening your jotters, your lecture notes, your slides. That's what you should be reading now, not textbook. I'm a big small a day to read. Also go for revision classes, because some lecturers are nice enough to host revision classes or tutorials. Go for these things because there's no how they will jabber in one way or the other. Even if they don't jabber, at least you will know where to focus on, right? Number 8 thing is eat well. MB period. The next thing I can remember from MB period is eating. Because as you are reading, your brain will continue glucose like any small food. That's why you have to have a lot of things. Have a lot of careful gel. MB period. That's when you start hearing things like package, exam package. People will be giving you package. Your friends, your junior, your seniors, your fellowship members, they'll be giving you package upon package. This is the time to enjoy your life. Eat. If you are dieting, I don't your diet to go on your say me I'm example. Better eat. As you are chewing chewing gum, you are eating sweets, you are eating chocolate, you are eating. Maryland is expensive. You know the which is when I one days when Maryland was 800 naira. In 2017, we used to eat everything, shortbread. What did we not eat? Drinking drinks, cake, ice cream. Everybody they are eating because the book is moving faster and food is eating over. And me I like it. So everything I used to eat. Now, also talking about eating well, you have to know that there are some things that will take your time. For example, if you are someone that used to cook, every time you may not be able to cook. You now spend 3 hours in the kitchen. Those 3 hours you can use it to finish 5 slides. My dear, abandon your cooking. Let them send you money so that you can buy food, right? And be full, right? So that you can use that time wisely, judiciously. Do you understand what I'm saying? Number 9 is you have to rest well. We cannot underestimate the power of rest. As much as they are reading, you have to rest. Sleep is your greatest enemy, but it's also your best friend. Sleep is your greatest enemy, but it's also your best friend, because your brain needs time to compartmentalize everything that you have. You know the way when we are reading, drop like this. People are messy on the brain. Yes, the brain is the most powerful tool that a human being has, but it still doesn't mean you should not give it time to reboot. So okay, let me store this information in boxes. Okay, this one is physiology, this one is anatomy, so that you can be able to recall. Because if not, that's what makes people go blank when they don't sleep. And the sleeping well part is also important, because I'm going to add this one in. Don't do TDB and move to the exam hall. Never. Don't try it. If you learn it, please sleep at least 4 to 5 hours before you enter your exam. If 5 hours, 4 hours is small. 5 to 6 hours before your exam. People bad. What you want to read before the morning of the exam? Let me sit down back. Please sleep before the exam. Don't do TDB and that's the most. I've seen people go blank in the exam hall. And because of this thing, or people dozing off in the exam hall. You even what you said you were reading, said you cannot produce it. You don't have the energy to produce it. When you can't see your villagers are chasing you with broom. Please sleep before your exam. I used to think that this thing was because initially, let me be honest, I was doing TDB to enter exam. But one of my friends told me something. I think it's Dr. Frances. She said something. She said nothing will make her sleep before exam. And I learned that this guy used to pass. I think that's the secret of the smart, of the intelligence. Why would I also? I stopped all those not sleeping before my exam. I used to sleep, but I don't used to sleep as much. Maybe I was only 2 hours. I'll not be weak in the morning. But I told myself nothing. 12. I close every typical book and I jump on my bed and I sleep. And then I cannot wake up in the morning, wake up earlier, do my devotion, quickly find breakfast, and then read. Right, maybe I have 30 or 40 minutes before I go to my exam off, right? So please do these things. Sleep well. Number 10 important thing is pray. Now I'm going to give you bonuses, but I want to put this one out there. Pray. If I cannot underestimate the power of the spiritual. You have to be using something, because honestly, some people were using drugs when we were praying for him, because they needed to stay awake. They were doing all sorts of things. And they say medical students have the highest prevalence of of drug use, especially during the exam period, because of the tension of the exam. MB is not your mate though, but there is a higher power, and that power is in Jesus. He will help you, but you have to pray. In fact, there are times that I remember my physiology exam. When talking about my MB experience, I did not. There was a particular question that if I had not read that thing before I entered the exam, but the Lord just directed me. I remember I was flipping my book that day. I had one yellow exercise. I remember the yellow exercise. And I was like, I just really felt that urge. I remember I just read this thing and I read this, and honestly, I was just praying with the exam. Things like that, spiritual things. In fact, MB is as much spiritual as it is physical. So you have to pray. You have to, whether you are a Muslim or you are a Christian, make sure you are praying. Make sure you are praying. Make sure you are asking. It's not like you should not let me not say this one. Not like you not sleep on the prayer mountain for 6 hours and you not even want to read for 1 hour and God will show you the question.
They use your function to play.
They play. God is not a respecter of person, though. If there is a time for everything, there is a time to pray and there is a time to read. When it's time to read, read. But I'm not saying you should sleep in the place of prayer. But make sure you are still praying. Don't neglect your spiritual life because you are preparing for him. Because that alone is your anchor in these hard times. Out in these streets, these tough streets. You actually need something like that. So make sure you are praying. Now I have some bonus tips for you, especially when you're going or getting ready to write the exam. Maybe you're in the week of the exam. So bonus is get your materials ready. Things you need. It's not that money you are looking for biro, you are looking for pencil. You know what one of the things that used to annoy me, and I enter exam, someone say, please, you will have 2 pencils. I'm like, where my shade, you know, exam, you go hear me, kill or washing, or what I go right, don't hear me. Why you not bring a pencil? You know, let's give me spiritual sheets. That we shade. We not bring pencil. Please don't do it. Don't be among the people, the jokers that come to exam without pencil. Already, in fact, what I used to do is I have a purse or a maset. I'll put I used to carry 5 biros. That any get that from, okay, then take it. That I don't want it to. That I don't want to buy this exam because the devil can come in any form. It can come in your biro. So if I do this one does not work, at least 5 or 6 biros. Why you pack biros to exam? My biro is that cool in the exam. When we go, I have 5 likes of biro waiting. Some extra biro, extra pencil, blade, sharpener, eraser, ruler. Because I'm going to write essays, I need to draw a table and all that, right? Your ID card, these are things that you use to enter the exam. It's not that you not start looking for your ID card, the money to the exam, get you flustered and all that. These are things you should have prepared, right? So the things you need to have, make sure you have them. That brings us to the end of preparing for Mbbs Part 1 exam. Now, I'm going to be doing more in the next video, so watch out for them. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit that like button immediately and comment and tell me what your MB experience was like, and or if you want me to do another video. And if you comment, I promise to give you a shout out. So yeah, comment. Thank you.